Today we're gonna talk about how to prepare your car for the winter season. So preparing your car for the winter season is actually pretty simple. There are a couple things that you gotta check just to make sure that you're not gonna be stranded, in the middle of the road, or you're gonna cause the engine or your vehicle to fail. The first thing that we want to check is that you got the proper coolant and antifreeze in your engine. The temperature is dropping a lot, viscosity of the coolant and all the fluids is gonna change, because of the temperature, the atmosphere. So you want to make sure that you got the proper coolant for the winter season. The second thing, which is pretty important, it's also that you get the winter grade oil fluid in your engine. It's the same reason, as the temperature drops, the viscosity of the oil is going to change, and that's going to affect how your engine keeps running. You don't want, like I said, you don't want to damage the engine, because then you're going to be without a car. Third thing, obviously the tires. You want to make sure that you got the proper tires, because the road, they're gonna freeze, and you don't want to be driving and then your car been sleeping all around. So you want to either get, all season tires, or if you can afford the winter tires, that will be perfect. Make sure the tires are in good conditions and that you're prepared for the road. Fourth one is gonna be the battery. Make sure that you got the proper battery for the season, because they change depending on the temperature, whether you're in summer or on the winter. So just double check that you have pretty good battery. You don't want to be running out of batteries in the middle of nowhere, where you got a snowstorm and you're stranded, and then you put yourself in risk. Then this is pretty basic, and like all the steps, it's just about preventing for an emergency. So you gotta make sure that you have like an emergency kit, just in case that you broke down, or your battery dies, you run out of fuel, or you're in the middle of nowhere with no gas and you cannot drive, or something like that. So just think about basic stuff that you may need in case of a breakdown and that you're on the road without communication and situations like that. So you can prepare like an emergency kit that you can leave in the trunk of your car. And the last one, the door locks, is something pretty people don't think about, but the door locks may freeze also, that you can open the door when the temperature drops a lot. So most of the people, they just use hot water to unlock the doors, but that's something that you can read about on the internet. There are a few different methods that people use. Just get some knowledge about how to unlock the doors of your car in case that happens. It's a pretty rare situation, but it does happen. So it's just all about being prepared for any of those situations that you might go through. So that's all we have for today, guys. Hopefully you're prepared for the winter season, and make sure that you stay safe out there. We'll see you.